Welcome to today's video on expanding your IELTS speaking answers for better scores. In this session, we'll break down why expanding your responses is crucial and how you can do it effectively to impress the examiner. If you've been practicing short or one-sentence answers, it's time to step up your game. Ready to boost your IELTS speaking score? Let's dive in. First, let's understand why expanding your answers is so important in the IELTS speaking test. Examiners are looking for fluency, coherence, and range in your answers. If you give one-word or one-sentence responses, it doesn't demonstrate your ability to speak in depth, and you'll miss out on valuable marks for fluency and lexical resource. The key is to expand your answers by adding details, reasons, examples, and personal experiences. In fact, longer, more detailed answers give you the chance to show off your vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation skills. A well-rounded answer is much more likely to impress the examiner and earn higher marks. Now, let's talk about how to expand your answers. Here's a simple structure you can use to make your responses more detailed and fluent. Answer the question. Elaborate on your answer. Give an example or personal experience. End with a final thought. Let's break each step down. Answer the question. Start by directly answering the question. Keep it simple and clear. For example, if the question is, "Do you like traveling?" your answer could be, "Yes, I really enjoy traveling." Elaborate on your answer. This is where you add more detail. Instead of just saying yes, explain why you like traveling. You can say, "I enjoy it because it allows me to experience new cultures, try different cuisines, and meet people from all over the world." Give an example or personal experience. Now, take it a step further and add a personal example or a real-life situation that relates to your answer. For example, last year I went to Japan and I had the chance to explore its rich history and try authentic sushi, which was an unforgettable experience. End with a final thought. To wrap it up, you can end your answer with a concluding statement. Overall, traveling has been one of the most rewarding experiences in my life, and I hope to continue exploring new places in the future. Let's look at another example to make sure this is clear. Question: What's your favorite type of music? Answer: My favorite type of music is classical music. It's very calming and helps me focus, especially when I'm working or studying. I've been listening to classical music for years, and I often play Beethoven or Mozart in the background when I read or work. I find it helps reduce stress and increases my concentration levels. Overall, I think classical music is timeless and always brings a sense of peace. As you can see, we've expanded the answer step by step, adding depth, detail, and personal experience. While expanding your answers is essential, you also need to be mindful of common mistakes that could hurt your score. Let's go over a few. Talking too much without relevance. It's important to stay focused on the question. Expanding is great, but don't go off topic. Stick to the subject and add relevant information. Repeating the same ideas. Don't just repeat your answer with different words. Instead, bring in new ideas or perspectives. If you've already mentioned traveling, for example, you don't need to repeat that again. You can focus on why it's important to you and what it adds to your life. Giving short, oversimplified answers. Remember, giving short answers won't help you get a high band score. You need to be able to explain your answers in detail, not just give a one-line response. Overthinking and getting stuck. Don't worry if you don't have an immediate answer. Take a moment to think before speaking. It's better to pause briefly and give a thoughtful answer than to rush and sound incoherent. Let's put this into practice with some example questions. I'll walk you through how to expand answers to typical IELTS Speaking Part 1 and Part 2 questions. Part 1. Example. Question: do you like cooking? Answer: yes, I really enjoy cooking, especially on weekends. I find it relaxing to prepare meals from scratch. It allows me to unwind and experiment with new recipes. For instance, last week, I tried making an Italian pasta dish and it turned out amazing. I always feel a sense of achievement when I cook something new. Cooking also gives me the chance to spend quality time with family and friends, so it's an activity I cherish. Part 2. Question: describe an important tradition in your country. Answer: one important tradition in my country is celebrating the Lunar New Year. It's a time for family gatherings, paying respects to ancestors, and celebrating the start of a new year. We usually have a big family dinner where everyone brings a dish, and there's a lot of laughter and conversation. A few years ago, we decorate. Here are a few tips to help you expand your answers effectively. Use fillers like "let me think" or "that's a good question" to buy yourself time if you need to think of something relevant. Avoid memorized answers. Speak naturally, like you're having a conversation. Use a variety of vocabulary. Don't use the same words repeatedly. Instead of saying good, try great, fantastic, or wonderful. Practice with a partner or record yourself. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with expanding your answers. To sum it up, expanding your IELTS speaking answers is one of the most effective ways to improve your score. Answer the question, elaborate with more details, share personal experiences, and end with a strong concluding statement. Remember, fluency, coherence, and detail are key. Keep practicing, and don't be afraid to speak up and give complete, well-rounded answers. Good luck with your preparation, and stay confident for your IELTS speaking test. Thanks for watching.